Hi guys, I really didn't record an intro for this video because I don't know why, I just didn't. Anyways, to get ready with me is in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is me in the shower, getting my scrub-a-dub-dub on. And yeah, so this is me pretending to, find my clothes, even though I already knew what I was gonna wear. This is me, for video purposes. And then this is the outfit, kind of swaggy. You got the, jacket with the, matching shoes. Yeah. So I was kind of feeling myself that day because I kind of felt good. So yeah, and my mom told me my shoes were dirty, so I went to the bathroom and I washed them with bleach and hot water because they were white. So this is just me, trying them on and whatever because I stole them from my brother. Yes, I did. He didn't need them. He probably didn't want them. So I, put them to use and I stole them and I cleaned them and now they're mine. So that's that. And I washed my face twice. Yes, I did. Me in the car, making sure I didn't have no white crust around my lips because I don't know why it does that. But yeah, this is me walking to the building, and then I had to wait in the counselor's office for like 30 minutes. And this is me in a library like 30 minutes later, waiting another hour just for them to give me my classes. And that kind of sucked because I kind of want to start my day, but it's just what life. And this is me showing you guys how they're not poor and they have IMAX in the library because it was like a really big library. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I don't know what the crap I'm talking about in this video, but it's whatever at this point. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about this video, so we're just gonna carry on. This is me in third period, my first class of that day. It's world history. I love world history. It's kind of fun. And out here, it's a sophomore class. That's kind of crazy. And I'm in sixth period right now. It's kind of crazy, but see you guys later. Anyways, that was me in sixth period, and what's after the number 6? You guessed it, the number 7. That was me in 7th period, as part of 7. Okay, this is me walking to 8th period, yeah, and I kind of got lost, so I had to go back to the counselor's office, and somebody had to help me. So this is, kind of me doing that, and yeah, basically, since I'm done, with the get ready with me, the day kind of sucked, because I was alone. I really had no friends, and I had to sit, everywhere by myself because there was nobody to talk to. So I was like, dang, that kind of sucked. Like I was feeling good, some periods, and then some periods I was feeling bad. But, it's like YOLO, because it gets better. And it did get better, I'm starting, meet people, talk to people now, which is kind of weird, but, whatever. And yeah, so I really have nothing else to say, so yeah, on to my tips. This might look a little lopsided, but that's okay. So those were my... No. That was my school day. It was kind of bad that day. I might look a little shiny because I put on some sunscreen. So I'm sorry if I look... I cannot talk today. That was my get ready with me / my school day. That day was really bad, because I didn't have anybody to talk to. So we're just, okay, that lady is, ooh. So these are my tips. Now, I wrote it down because I can't remember them. And some of these are mine. And some of them I looked up and I was like, oh wow, that's really good.
Very good.
So some of these are mine, some of them are not. Okay, tip number 1, watch your environment. This one is mine, and what really I came up with this is because, like, it's like you don't know anybody, right? You don't know anybody, you haven't really spoken to anybody unless like by force, and you don't really know like what you're doing. So I just think by watching, this is gonna sound weird, but I think about watching people and like watching how they act and watching who they talk to and everything, I think that plays a part on who your friends are gonna be. So I will always say watch your environment. Yeah. Tip number 2 is to definitely be open. You don't have your friends anymore, you don't have anybody you used to talk to anymore. So people might be different. And always just be open to, everything, to new people, new friends, all of that. Just be open. Tip number 3 is talk to your counselors. Talk to them. That's what they're here for, is for you to talk to them. If you have a problem with a class, or if you're already starting and somebody's already giving you a hard time, talk to your counselor. If you don't want a certain class, talk to them. That is what they're here for. I can't guarantee that, anything will change, but, at least you tried. At least you tried. Tip number 4 is be nice. I was gonna say this is kind of like being open, but not really. Again, you don't know anybody, you're new, you're trying to fit in to everything. And so along with being open, just be nice to everybody. Sometimes people might have a resting mean face. Don't try to have that. Like, I know it's not I know people are coming to the car. Yeah, maybe people will come around. I didn't really have a resting mean face. I just want to say the B word so bad, but I'm not gonna curse. You just have to be nice. You just have to be, open and being nice. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Tip number 5, this is for my more outgoing people, but join some clubs or some activities, you know what I'm saying? If they have I don't know, some type of club after school that, that interests you, you can do that. Join that, and you can meet new people and do whatever the club is, honestly. Tip number 6 is get to know your teachers. You want to be on your teacher's good side, always. Be on your teacher's good side, don't give them any problems. Because I hate the kids that cause a scene, and those people are so corny. Get to know your teachers, ask them what's class like, even they might know who to watch out for, so you can ask them about that. Just general tips, about the school, or maybe her classroom, or what you're gonna be learning. I said what you're gonna be learning, and just stuff like that. Okay, tip number 7 is to be yourself. So you might have been at a bad situation at your old school, so now you're at a new school and you're like, okay, new school, new me, let's get it. Let's get it. But honestly, be yourself. Because, you're with yourself until literally the day you die. You shouldn't want to be no other person. I promise you, it's not worth trying to be somebody else. It's not worth it. And putting on a facade or anything to seem more popular or relatable or whatever, it's not worth it. I promise. I promise you, if you're going to be yourself, you're going to be so much more happier in life. I promise. I guarantee you. Tip number 8 is to don't be afraid. I feel like I cannot talk. Ugh. I feel like this goes with being open and being nice, is don't be afraid to, make new friends. And everybody is not going to come to you. Everybody is not going to come to you. Some people do come to you. Some people won't. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody that looks like they're a nice person, or a person you want to be friends with, then go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? go be like, hey, my name is this, da 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 da. You know, I just moved here, you know. And they can give you insight too, because that's even better. They're an actual student, so they can give you insight about the school and what y'all are supposed to do and all of that. But also another tip is try to be friends with people in your grade. I'm friends with a lot of upperclassmen, and I hate that because I can't relate on certain levels with them. So try to find people in your grade. I'm not saying don't be friends with upperclassmen, but try to find people in your grade. Tip number 9 is be confident. It's a new you, it's a new school. You got this. I promise. It is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be fine, and you're going to make it out alive. I promise. And my last tip, which is my favorite tip, is tip number 10, is to give it time. Your first day might be sucky, as was mine. It might be sucky. It might be bad, you know, because you have to sit everywhere by yourself and not know anybody, or you might have made friends, you know. But, you know, you have to give it time because everything is not gonna just, you know, fall into place right away. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that it doesn't do that, but it's just life. And you have to, you know, let things flow. You have to give it time and let things flow into place. If it's meant to be, then it'll be meant to be. And if it's not, then it won't, you know? My first week was kind of bad, but the first day was awful. Because like nobody talked to me, nobody wanted to sit next to me, and it just felt awful. Even though I wasn't alone back in my old school, it never felt like, you know, I had friends, but those were people I could talk to and people I could sit with and whatever. And I didn't even have that here. I didn't have anybody to sit with. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have anybody to do anything with. So it kind of sucked. Mainly, it's just, you'll be okay. I promise. School is definitely not the last chapter of your life. First day as being the new kid won't last forever. You won't be the new kid forever. And if you make friends, that's great. And if you don't make friends first day, that's fine too. Because not everybody's gonna come up to you first day. Some people might see you and be like, oh no. Or some people just don't care. Most people won't care. And, you know, most people won't sit with you. And that's okay. It's kind of sad, but it's okay. Looking back at my first day, I'm like, wow. I kinda wish I would've heard myself right now. Like, that is so crazy. Like, I wish I would've heard myself right now on my first day. You see, you live and you learn, man. You really live and you freaking learn. That is it for today's video. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with one of your friends. I would really appreciate it. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.